Greetings, programs. Existence is futile. No, hang on a minute. No. Stop that. Cut this bit. Okay, no. The quote is resistance is futile. You see, that's what the Borg say in Star Trek, The Next Generation, and subsequent films and spin-offs. But you see, actually, I was thinking that because it got my thought process going, existence, not resistance, existence is futile. But is it? Is it futile? Now, I've been reading some books by Jean-Paul Sartre, who was a philosopher. He's now dead, so he's no longer a philosopher. But he was a philosopher, and he wrote about existentialism. Get my teeth in. And part of that was that your existence is what's the word for it? It's justified by your essence. So your essence precedes your existence. And if you don't have any essence, so to speak, in that you don't have a purpose, perhaps, a purpose, or a drive, or a goal, or something, then in fact, existence is futile. Now, of course, there are lots of people that have purposes and goals and drives, and they feel like they don't really exist. But you know what? They do. Because actually existence comes from within. You're born into this world, you're free. When you're born, you're a baby, you're free. You don't have all this stuff, you're not beholden to anyone really. You're not the property of your parents, but their role in the first formative years is to ensure you grow into a person who is a product that can do something, and then that's it. But you are ultimately free. Freedom is a choice, because freedom gives you choice, but in fact freedom gives you anxiety. There, I said it. A man walks down the street, he says, why am I soft in the middle now? Why am I soft in the middle when the rest of my life is so hard? It's all about finding out who you are. Now, what do I mean by finding out who you are? Well, I don't mean, by looking in the mirror and going, I recognize you from somewhere. Where didn't we meet last year? It's not about that. It's about finding out who you are inside your soul. And I'll tell you a story about my own depression. I was lost. I became lost in this cycle of self-hatred. And it destroys you. It can destroy you. And what it did for me, I hit the bottom. Totally, not. I didn't hit a bottom. I hit the bottom. I didn't think I could go any further down, and still further down I went. And that's when I really discovered who I was, because that's when I really discovered what I wanted to do and what I wanted to say. And part of the thing that I want to say is, fingers up. I can't even do it. How do you do that? To society and to stigma, because we've created this idea that people with depression are wrong and should feel guilty. But ultimately, it's about emotion. Now, depression is emotion. It's an emotion. It's a negative emotion. It's a downward emotion. It's depressed. But it doesn't have to be like that, does it? Just because you feel that doesn't mean that then you're of no use to anybody, that you can't do anything for yourself, that you're under watch in case you want to sort of, or you want to sort of, which I did. I didn't do that. I tried, I didn't try, but I was on the verge of, anyway, we're not going there today. We're going here. It's about existence. It's about finding your essence. What is it that you want? It's a simple question. What do you want and who do you want to be? I didn't want to be the person that I was becoming. That wasn't me. And we're in a world, I think, where a lot of people are in places where they don't want to be. And it's like they have those moments of being awake and looking around and thinking, what the hell am I doing here? In this office of beige mediocrity. But then, oh, I've got a mortgage to pay. Oh, I've got this to do. I've got that to do. Oh, I've got to do this and the other. So you go back into it. But actually, that was a spark. That was a moment of clarity. And you can change. Anything that you can change in your life, you can change. If you can't change it, don't worry about it. I can't change everything that's going on in the world, so it's about changing your life. You change your life, you then encourage others to change theirs. And collectively, we can change how we approach things like depression, mental health, the stigma. Small changes, small steps forward. Because ultimately, in order to be of existence and to get your essence, it's just about finding out who you are. And most recently, for the last 6 months or so, I've looked in the mirror at my visage for the first time in a long time, and I've liked the person that was staring back at me. The beginning, sole existence, I'm a chosen dream.